I'm going to show you how to use your credit cards to do your Christmas shopping so you can buy gifts like the PS5. And I'm going to show you how to do it without going deep into debt, without carrying over a huge balance to the next month. And as a matter of fact, I guarantee that after watching this video, you will be a much wiser credit card user and change the way you use your credit card forever. Allow me to introduce myself for those of you that don't know. I'm George from the site NoMorePoorCreditScore.com. And you just saw my PS5 that I recently got. And I pre ordered my PS5 and paid the $500 with my credit card. I'm doing all my Christmas shopping with my credit card. And you might want to do the same thing. Why am I doing all my Christmas shopping with my credit card? Because if you're one of those people that has a credit card and you've been stagnant with the activity, this is a great time to start being active with your credit card. You don't want to have a credit card that's too inactive because you want to show the credit card company that you're using it. And what better time to use a credit card than to do Christmas shopping? And not only that, you can get great benefits from using your credit card as opposed to just paying cash. And here's one of those benefits that you can get by using your credit card to buy those gifts. It's the extended warranty. The extended warranty can provide up to one additional year on top of the manufacturer's warranties. Some cards may give two or more additional years depending on what card you use. And another benefit is purchase protection. Purchase protection covers certain things that you buy against theft and some kind of accidental damage for a certain number of days, like 90 or even up to 120 days, depending on the type of card you're using to buy your items. This is great. So you got extended warranty and purchase protection. Who knows what could happen from the moment you leave the store to the time you get home? You never know. Some people get robbed. Some people drop the item on the ground and it cracks and it's no good anymore. But you don't have to worry about that because you have warranties and protections in place just because you used your credit card instead of paying with cash. Now that you know the benefits of buying your gifts and items with your credit card, all you got to do is figure out how you will pay your card back because the way you plan your payments means a lot. Let me show you an example of what I mean. By the way, go click the link in the description beneath this video to get 5 free credit boosting tips you do not want to miss out on. Go click that link and get these tips. You'll be glad you did. If you have a credit card that has a limit of $1,000 and you buy Christmas gifts adding up to 500, if you have the $500 in cash, you can pay back your card immediately. Then you'll have a zero balance on your credit card and your credit utilization will be 0%. Credit utilization is the amount of money you use from your credit limit. Like if you have that $1,000 limit on your credit card and you use 500, your utilization is 50%. Now right here I said if you paid all that money back and you leave a zero balance on your credit card, your utilization will be 0%. If you want more info on credit utilization, check out the link in the description that has a video that talks about credit utilization. Because I don't want to talk too much about that right now. It's going to make the video a little bit longer than what it should be. So let's get back into my example. All right, now, you can also pay your credit card $250 twice during the month and get your balance down to zero. Or you can also pay your card back $125 four times during the month. Having a plan on how you're going to pay back your card helps out a lot when making those payments. It shows that you can be responsible on paying back the card to the bank and the credit card company. Plus, it's a surefire way on having a good credit score and maintaining it. I'm about to give you some real important information that a lot of people don't know when it comes to paying off their credit cards. I want you to take note of two very important dates: the due date of your minimum payment and the statement date. The minimum payment due date is the deadline they give you to make the minimum payment. Make sure you make this minimum payment, because if you don't, you can be assessed a late fee. And you definitely don't want to be late 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days, because then you will be reported to the credit bureaus and your credit score will most certainly drop, because payment history accounts for 35% of your credit score. That's why it's important that when you have a plan to pay down this balance, that you keep this date in mind so that you can satisfy this due date so that you don't have to be late with this payment. The statement date or closing date is the day that the bank reports your balance and activity to the credit bureaus. No matter how you plan to pay back your card, keep this date in mind when you want the bank to report the lowest credit card balance possible. Now listen really close, because this huge credit payment tip that I'm about to give you is related to the two dates we just spoke about. If you are aware of how much of your credit limit you spent, you can pay down your balance to show a lower utilization percentage by paying your credit card balance down before the statement date. Simply by having a budget and some kind of plan to pay for the purchases you made on your card, and by understanding how to pay according to those two dates, you can have a firm grip on your credit and you can maintain high credit scores. Here's what I mean. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. If your minimum payment date is December 21st and the statement date is December 24th, of course you want to be sure to take care of that minimum payment, but feel free to make another payment before the 24th. That will bring your balance to zero, or as close to zero as you can, which will bring down your credit utilization percentage, and then the bank will report it to the credit bureaus and your credit score will look fantastic. Now see, this is the type of info that you don't get in school. Leave me a comment and let me know if you learned anything about credit in school. And if so, what did they teach you? Please let me know in the comment section. Please do that right now. I need to know. With the information that you heard in this video, you can alleviate some of the stress that you have felt or will feel doing Christmas shopping using your credit card. And you could also become a better credit card user as a whole. Plus, using these tips can actually help improve your credit score. You definitely want to check out the video on your screen, because it's going to tell you more information on how to improve your credit score. And definitely don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like watching videos about improving credit. So until next video, enjoy the rest of your day.